Yo, feel like freestyling? Why not? What else is there to do? I'll fucking prepare you to a new dimension that's gonna fucking make you sick, and I ain't gonna supply you with Theraflu, whatever that thing is called, that fucking medicine. You better bet it's in your best interest, but I ain't gonna let you get this shit, because I'm gonna fucking hog it from you, and then I'm gonna hog tie you, and I'm not gonna let you get out of it for the reason that I am in charge of this, and I have fucking started this, because Adam Stark is pissed, and Adam Stark just gets to the point of enamored and so fucking angry that I can stop you with the fucking shoes, and then I'll pull out a hammer and use that, and then see which one does your hands worse, because I'll fucking aim for that area. Is that scaring you? Is that causing mass hysteria, like the news every day when you watch TV and then you sit around and you all just cuddle up and look in that area, and your eyes are open and your brain's turned off, but your ears are on, your mouth isn't working, and that just gets you in your nerves, dog, because I said something that I probably would have been worse off saying, but then I said it anyway, because I'm bound to do that, because I just fucking got to get these words off, and then I just realized that there's fucking shadows coming in from the people walking around me in the parking lot, but that's okay, because what Adam Stark cannot let it happen is get the fucking challenges get to me, because everything I do is perfectly worded and coming together nicely like a symphony, and you better believe this, because I'm saying it perfectly and in synchronicity with anything else that is getting in the bleak little amount that I have a chance of actually succeeding in this thing you call life, but I can definitely get you to things that you wouldn't see in all the nights that you spent fucking hating yourself and harboring that anger, and you can fucking listen to these raps and realize that we are not much of strangers. We both have different fucking issues that we can put together, and we can use it to extend the same nerves of that we fucking hate, and we just want to spread out the fucking anger towards our haters and just do that and fucking chomp them up just like some gators that were hungry and they were fucking stepping in the water, and they thought that there was something to be fun and good-natured, and then what happened is the fucking things I was just describing, those animals took the taste of their flavors, and they just turned out to be the best fucking thing in our favors, because we did them a favor. We fed the fucking alligators, and we also got revenge at the same time, and I hope that isn't technically extended to the point of be calling that a fucking hate crime, because I hate guys that fucking hate rhymes that come up from this crazy guy's mental state that's just coming out, because I expect the hate. I can always expect the change is going to happen in a slow and really often not happening too much, because it's just going to get you up in a coffin, because you're just going to be slumped in it. You're not even going to want to see it. It's going to be fucking tie you up so fucking tight in that fucking box that it's bound to cave in. It's like your fucking funeral day comes and they're about to put the box in the ground. Then what happens is everybody stops and they get shocked in awe and look around, and then what happens is the discovery was just found, that they see that you and your box is broken in pieces of it, and then the wood it was chucking, and then they also wonder how the fuck did this happen. What a fucking interruption, to the point of the fucking priest stops talking. He stops giving you reasons for people to start listening, and they all start walking. They all start looking around in different directions, wondering what happened to that coffin. It broke in different pieces, and it wasn't really put together with the best fucking intentions, and it was just a mess. It was just an invention that I made because I was stressed and I was getting pissed off that I wouldn't fucking get to the point that I wanted to get to yet. So what I decided to do was add some more stress to you even after your death. Yeah, I did all of that because Adam Stark, I'm an act that you cannot follow back. You cannot follow that. And if you tried to, trust me, you would find too many reasons for you to just quit while you're ahead. And unless what's going to happen is you're going to be fed a fucking bunch of bullets, and it's going to be some fertilized lead. That's right, a lead that's poisonous. It won't even be a lead poison kick that you're going to get. It's going to be something worse than that. And I'll definitely show you with perseverance that I can hit you with a fucking murder rap. And this is just a murder rap as in a rap sheet, but it's also a murder rap because I'm rapping at that point in time. And I'm definitely going to show you that this fucking crazy boy of mine, looking at myself in the third person, referring to myself as a look at me, and definitely tell you that you cannot have took these MCs that you are fucking looking for me, and they could try to end up in any way and any time try to be cooking for me, cooking for my fucking amazing ass rhymes that I come up with, and they ain't just gonna be one of them that's gonna be getting the comeuppance. That what you're gonna do is they're gonna run up quick, and then I'm gonna fucking trip them when they get to this point in my career, and they fucking try and tie me at my level. Then it's gonna do is it's gonna it's going to fucking get me pissed off and my inner demons and my inner devils. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking meddle with it, and I'm going to fucking spell the shit with it. It's going to be not HE double hockey sticks. What it's going to do is he will get double hockey sticks, and I'll have one in each hand. Then what each one will do is I'll beat him up until the point he looks like $3,000 worth of constructive surgery is needed. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed him to the fucking crazy fucking behemoths. I'll fucking feed him to my animals, and then see what's going to happen next is then they're going to think that he's a cannibal, the one that committed the murder, but what happens is they realize that the bite marks aren't consistent with what a human is, because it doesn't have that characteristic, because animals have fangs and different types of bites than humans do, and if you didn't know that, then you're stupid too, but you did know that, I'm assuming, so I'm only saying that to the people who were stupid enough to think something else other than what was obvious and was not misconstrued, and it was not just to get this dude pissed into up to the point of getting operational, because he's not going to stop the confrontational motherfucker named Adam Stark, who will stop your operation through many processes and many objectives. I will stop you and I will beat the shit out of you, because this is my person that is showing you I'm just as tough as the long neck is of that in that fucking era of this existence of Earth, and I will just get and disturbed, because I will think of things that you wouldn't have thought of, even if you were sipping and slurping all the fucking lean fix of drinks and the many medicine fixes, and you could do all that just to try to get ahead of this witnessing of this crazy fucking contentive, combative listening words that I'm getting out of you, that it's just, you were just fucking wishing that you could be as evil and as just grinning with fucking flavor that I'm coming up with, because I'm like that crazy neighbor that you got that comes up with inventions. He can fix things in his garage, and which yours is nothing but a hosh-posh of fucking shit, trash, and stuff that you don't even need. But by gosh, you got nothing else to do with your shit that you got in there. It's just become a storage shed. And that's okay, because there's even more ahead. You can always look behind you and think about what's going to happen beforehand. But what's going to happen is you're not going to look at what's happened in front of you, which is going to be my fist on your forehead. And then it's going to fucking knock you back down for those that are haters, the ones that will not back down, the ones that are actually trying to get my ass down, and the ones that won't fucking shut up and they won't just do nothing but cause a conniption. And they ain't going to be stopping this MC that's getting off of the omnipotence, and I'm just always around here, and I'm just ripping them, and I'm just fucking gonna do anything I can to cripple them. Those people that I fucking hate all the time, that just want to create all these facades about me, and they're not gonna get around me. Like, I'll fucking kick their ass as if I was the old Ronda Rousey, the old one, not the one that's in the newer days, because now this one isn't actually a crazy, she's just a fucking the newest phase of fucking the embarrassing failures in the fucking world of sports, and that's okay, because she's a girl of sorts that can't do much things impressive anymore, but, she's just probably getting to the point where she's going to sell her body and become an expensive whore, and then maybe then she'd make more money than the ones that actually hold the titles. And then if not, what she's going to do is she's going to try and be someone to commit a bunch of homicidal fucking ideas that's going to definitely follow idols of Charles Manson and those killers and those hitters, and they ain't going to be as tough as those spitters from the Midwest, because we represent the crazy-ass motherfuckers that are always going to be beating the shit out of people that have more money than us. You would think that we're jealous gold diggers, but that's not the case. What happens is we just stomp their face, and we just stop the hatred by silencing them, and that's okay, because Adam Stark, he's got violence within when it comes to my fucking rhymes that I spin in different directions, and they will just give you infections, and they will stop you in interjections, and then what you can do is you can fucking suck on my biggest organ if you hate it, then I'll fucking give you death, and I'll get you sip some vinegar for it if you don't want to swallow, and then you'll suffer from rigor mortis, and then it'll be nothing less than fucking sinister torment, and I'll fuck you up, you'll be fucking done, you'll have nothing but a bunch of fucking fists and handcuffs for lunch, you'll do all of that, and that'll fucking suck, and then you'll be as heavy as a fucking trunk on an obese elephant, or as heavy as a fucking trunk on a car that was given from the impound lot of a drug dealer in the Sudan with nothing but drugs in the trunk from the settlement. As heavy as that trunk would be, or as fucking heavy as the fucking trunk coming from a fucking 500 metric ton oak tree, a fucking trunk like that. All those kinds of trunks, that's going to be as heavy as that. It's going to be heavy as the fucking massive headache that I've had trying to deal with the stress that I cannot get ahead of it, and it cannot just make this out as if it was an easy settlement, and I just wish it was that easy, but it's not something to meddle with, because it's a mental state problem that you can't get ahead of. When you realize I'm running late, I better get the fuck out of this freestyle before I lose my faith and I happen to take the wrong fucking route, and then what would happen is I would definitely be crumbling like the newest state of fucking anger and creation going around, because every single stupid place I go to, there seems to be problems and the new sense of hatred, and it's just not even worth the point of trying to get ahead of it. So I'm going to stop rhyming now and just go on now, and then you can pretend that I didn't do this, pretend I'm not intelligent, pretend I'm actually unintelligent, and pretend that I'm just irrelevant.